Hey everyone, it's Gavin Pryor, and today we're going to be reading yet another Fandroid Creepypasta called A Horrible Nightmare by TransformationLove, and this was on December 21st, 2017. Looks like we got ourselves some this, and man, this looks scary. I mean, wow, it comes with this cool picture. I mean, look at this. Look at that. Wow, what's this? That's really awesome. Okay, so let's go ahead and read this. All right, here we go. Man, I really am hyped for this, and well, is whatever. Here we go. Anyway, have you ever had a dream so real it was like a movie? I've already told you all that robots, such as myself, can have dreams. But did I ever tell you that we can have nightmares too? Well, we can. And trust me, I have. And it was horrible. In my dream, Melody had finished editing a new gaming video I had made, and I was waiting for the video to finish rendering. Suddenly, I heard a noise. It sounded like a large crash coming from my music room. I sighed and went into my music room on my wheel. I opened the door and looked inside, but what I saw wasn't what I had expected. What I had suspected was that Elizabeth was heading over to my gaming room, but had tripped on something and fell. Melody had left to see a friend and wasn't going to be back for a couple hours. But what I saw was another Fandroid standing in the middle of the room. Looks like the character is Fandroid. That's nice. Okay, but that seems good enough. Alright. This creepypasta seems a little good this far. And, well, it looks pretty good. But he didn't look very much like me. His frame was the same as mine, but his screen was brown. Instead of my bow tie, he had a red bat. One of his hands was the same as mine, but the other looked like an arrowhead. He had a brown collar with spikes on it, and above the red bat, his eyes were red. Instead of the music note you see under my bow tie, there was a red knife. It's a really scary Fandroid. In fact, that's what he looked like, I think. Yeah, I think this is what he looked like. Man. Okay. He looked at me and smiled evilly. I went back a little bit. This guy was creeping me out. Hello? I'm Fandroid. Who are you? I asked, giving a fearful smile. The other Fandroid laughed and put his normal hand on his arrow one. Your doom. Next thing I knew, I was trapped in some sort of mirror thing with chains on my wrists. I started banging on the glass and yelled. The evil Fandroid laughed. Don't you recognize me? I'm your evil self, your dark side. My eyes went wide. I had heard about people having dark sides from Elizabeth. She even has her own, and has seen them multiple times. I kept banging on the glass and yelling, hoping anyone would hear me. My dark side laughed. Man, I was so tired of his laugh. It's no use, he said. No one can hear you. Suddenly, the door opened, and my eyes widened as I saw who had opened it. Standing there was Elizabeth, angry look on her face as she looked at my dark side. Dark Fandroid chuckled as he pointed his arrowhead hand out towards Elizabeth. Elizabeth looked at me, smiled, turned back towards Dark Fandroid with an angry look, and pulled out the butcher knife she always keeps in her back pocket. Dark Fandroid smirked and then ran towards Elizabeth. She quickly deflected the attack with her knife and then swung in trying to cut him. Dark Fandroid dodged the attack and eased and stabbed Elizabeth in the chest. Oh no! Oh my gosh, the dark Fandroid just really stabbed Elizabeth in the chest. Poor Elizabeth! Oh my gosh! Oh gee! Oh. My eyes went wide in horror as Elizabeth fell to the ground lifeless. I yelled and banged on the glass as my vision was flooded with tears. Dark Fandroid looked at me and smirked. Suddenly he pushed the arrowhead hand into my chest, and I woke up gasping. Elizabeth heard my gasping and walked into my room, asking if I was okay. I shook my head no, and she sat down on my bed and hugged me. It helped a lot, but I never got over that night, and I am still afraid that it'll come true. Was it a vision? Was it just a nightmare? Do I really have a dark side? I don't know if any of these things are true, and to be honest, I don't think I ever will. Wow, that was a really scary creepypasta. That's really scary. What can I say? Well, oh yeah, by the way, in case you don't know, his name's actually Corruption. So no wonder the name, well, just whatever. Anyways, that's it for this video. But before you go, I have something I am working on soon. Check this out. Oh yeah, in case you're wondering, there's my creepypasta or fanfiction, whatever you want to call it. It's called Graveyard Shift at Ad Hoc. Well, oh yeah, and guess what? And it comes with a sneak peek of my new series I am working on called Tales from the Horror Web. Yes, this is a anthology series I'm doing on my DeviantArt. So this is kind of like, and so here's what inspired me to do this new series on DeviantArt. Well, I've been inspired by some TV shows like Goosebumps, The Twilight Zone, Channel Zero, and even Are You Afraid of the Dark? I'm also been inspired by creepypastas such as Mayhem Mountain, Candle Cove, No End House, Jeff the Killer, and even Slenderman. Since then, I've been hooked up on horror. That was a lot of fun for this. Anyways, there's even DeviantArt Chronicles if you guys want to check that out. Well, I guess that's enough for one day, and well, I guess this is just something on there, and well, it's just that, well, by the way, this is my first, well, anywho, just want to let you guys know and by the way, this is your host for Tales from the Horror Web. His name is Cyber Phantom. Wow. I got inspired by this, and here's how I described him. Right here, I got this character, and they're inspired, and he's your host. He will be your host for Tales from the Horror Web. I cannot wait for this to happen, and well, I'm going to be releasing the story sometime soon. And the new series will be released soon, so stay tuned for that. So that's the end of my video. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to my YouTube channel. Follow me on social media. Check out my DeviantArt profile. And be sure to check out my website at gavinsblog.weebly.com. Bye, everyone, and I will see you in the next video. Bye!